Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 1-0. The Houston Astros continue.
With the first of 3 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Fernando Romero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding into the box, number 1, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two pitches fouled away. And a good pitch pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Reined in. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The Twins coming up. No score. Dan Straley will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested. To take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Mancini. And he'll step on first himself for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Count is 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Settling in now, DJ Stewart. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Austin Wynns is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Stewart aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gonzalez is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
Okay, here's how. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This is a tough.
Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scope has it. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Pedro Severino.
Into the box now, Pedro Severino. And their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario.
Leading
It was a
off
2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Eddie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Batter pitcher numbers. Against Dan Straley. He's 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next at bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now there goes Rosario. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to ready for another chance. Number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Nope.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
No strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
In now, Jonathan VR. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his career, Mancini carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
VR, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickard is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So 1 away now in the Minnesota 3rd, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. The pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castro has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
1-1 to Jason Castro. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Here's a high pop up. Ruiz has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Stewart leads off second with nobody out. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 2-0. Liner toward right center. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, Rio Ruiz, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll plate their 2nd run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gonzalez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Mullins over at second. Ruiz on at first with 2 down. Struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit net.
Stop. Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kepler is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 0-2 delivery. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pedro Severino.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler is there. Run quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, number
1. Into the box now, number 1. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when
Now
things are
batting,
good, things are going
right
really
fielder,
good. How about a swinging
Joey
bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's running. Pitches a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. In at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, Trey.
Standing in, Trey Mancini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The O's lead this thing 4-2. Paul Fry is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 51, Paul.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Number 9, Marwin.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stewart going back on it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
length is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
The batter, the center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Throw one to first, and the Orioles have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The O's took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Dan Straley.